Good afternoon and good evening and good morning. This is Emmanuel greeting all members of the Billion Coin community globally. Today is yet another wonderful day. Let us be thankful to the Lord, our Creator, who has yet again offered us this brand new day. It is the 3rd of March 2019. The 3rd of March 2019. Let us, without waste of time, quickly share this wonderful article here. It's slightly an older article that relates to the 2019. It's called the 2019 Promo Cookie Rewards article. I want us to look at this because we are having these promotions going on, the 24-hour and the 48-hour promotion, as well as the holiday, the 2019 promotion. So I want us to dwell our minds this afternoon on reading this article so that we are all on the same boat. We know the holiday, the 2019 promo is like this. It says holiday to 2019 promotion. It's like this. This is the article. This is the chart or the table that shows for 4 grains, you get 100,000 transaction cookies. You refer a new person, you get 1 million on top. 8 grains, you get 250,000 cookies. You refer, you get 2 million on top. 12 grains, you get 500,000. You refer a person, you get 3 million on top. If you go for 16 grains, you get 1 million cookies as your transaction cookie, and 4 million as your referral cookie. 20 grains will compensate you with 3.125 thousand, 3,125,000 transaction cookies, and when you refer, you'll get 5 million on top. 24 grains will give you 6,250,000, and when you refer a person, you are going to get referral cookies worth 6 million. 28 grains will, of course, provide you with 12,500,000, and when you refer, you are going to get 7 million on top. Then 32 grains will give you 25 million cookies as your transaction cookies, and 8 million will come on top as you refer. 36 grains will qualify you with 50 million cookies and 9,000 as you refer a new person. Then 40 grains automatically gives you 100 million cookies, and on top of that, you get 10 million cookies when you bring a new prospect signing and paying the 4 grains admin fee. Let us read here from the horse's mouth here. It says, as January 2019 comes to quick close, we have converted the holiday promo into the 2019 promo, right? How long will this 2019 promo last? It will last until we fill all the 1,111,111 billionaire positions at the top of the 10 by 9 matrix. You understand that? Holding one whole TBC coin qualifies you to be one of the TBC billionaires. It will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles in the distribution phase once all of the billionaire positions are filled. It will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles in the distribution phase once all of the billionaire positions are filled. Once we fill this space of 1,111,000 and 111 member space billionaire positions. Once we cover that, then it will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles during this distribution phase. I hope this is clear. Now, don't make the mistake of believing that today's growth pattern will also be the same for tomorrow ongoing. We achieved so much in 2018 to relieve people of their doubts about TBC. The lawfulness of TBC operating free from government regulation is clear to anyone that reads the public notice. The goodness of TBC is unquestioned when you read the Kringle mission statement. Please read the Kringle mission statement. The merchant listing shows the seriousness TBC is taking towards the use of Kringles as a medium of exchange for goods and services globally. The fact that we are still here 3 years later demonstrates our durability. Halala TBC, halala. So expect hundreds of daily sign-ups to turn into thousands of daily sign-ups and then tens of thousands of daily sign-ups as we grow exponentially in 2019 and quickly fill all the billionaire positions. Right? Accumulative transaction. Hope you all know the meaning of the word accumulate. It means you are not stuck on the first transaction you do in TBC to be logged into your 2019 promo cookie rewards. Even if your first transaction was only 4 grains, you can do additional transactions that will add an additional 36 grains to maximize this promotion. So it will all accumulate until you max it out at 40 grains. Clear? No worries to get started. Just get in where you will fit in. Whatever you can afford, then later you can add to it. Marvelous. Marvelous. What does it mean? Let me talk to you. This 2019 promo is so marvelous. You can start bit by bit according to your affordability. You can buy, for instance, 4 grains of Kringles this week, and you get your transaction cookies on top of that. And you refer a new person, you also get your referral cookies. But in 2 weeks' time, if you have money, you can as well buy, for instance, 20 grains as an example. It will add up to 4 plus 20, it is going to be 24 grains. Remember, your aim is to accumulate 40 grains of Kringles during this promotion period. So if you add 4 plus 20, it will give you 24 grains. Minus 40 grains, you separate 24 grains, you will be remaining with 16 grains to make your full transaction of 40 grains. In the next week or two, you can still purchase your 16 grains of Kringles. So if you add 4 plus 20 plus 16, it will add up to 40 grains. And 40 grains will collectively compensate you or give you 100 million cookies, which is equivalent to 1 full TBC coin. It's a wonderful concept. It's a brilliant, very affordable, but more powerful concept. So let us get behind this. Let us not leave this. Let us grab this opportunity. They normally say fortune knocks only once to every door. This is the fortune knocking at your door. As we present this to you through this broadcast, take us serious, because it is said there will be a time when we fill up the 1,111,111 billionaire spaces. It will be hard to get Kringles during this distribution phase. They are putting it clearly, saying it will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles during the distribution phase. This is the most important time for you and me to participate in the 2019 promotion before the billionaire zone is filled up. So let us take this very, very serious. If your dream was to change your life, this is the only moment you need to raise up your head, open up your eyes and your ears, listen to what we tell you, because it is going to be harder to acquire Kringles during the distribution phase once the billionaire spaces is occupied. Let's go for the 2019 holiday promotion, as well as the 24 and the 24 hour and the 48-hour promotion. Then we would all be in a position to accumulate these cookies. Remember, we have these 5 months. Before the next redemption, we have a period of 5 months, full 5 months, working hard, working smart, contributing, taking part in the promotional activities of the Billion Coin as a member in good standing. That is our main role. It involves accumulation of cookies as well as the mass growth, because our coin is attached to membership growth. Anyway, let's go back and read again the article. Let's read further this article of the cookie reward promotion. Right. Transaction cookie rewards. Transaction cookie rewards. It goes on to say 4 grains will get you 100,000 cookies. You see, while a 8 grain gets you 250,000 cookies. If you do several small transactions, the reward is the same as though you did one large transaction. For example, if you did 10 4 grains transaction, you will get 100,000 cookies. The same as if you did one 40 grains transaction. Very clear. So one way or another, all members are encouraged to do a 40 grains transactions to maximize the benefits to all. Let's go peripheral cookie reward. Peripheral cookie reward. What is this? The more you do in transactions, the more the cookies you will receive when you sponsor others to join TBC. This will not work retroactively. Think of this like a ladder. When you get rewarded for your referrals based on the rung you are on this ladder. If you are on the four grains rung of the ladder, when you sponsor your first referral, then you will get 1 million cookies for that referral. Then let's say you were on the 20 grains rung of the ladder when you sponsored your second referral. You will get 5 million cookies for your second referral, but you will not get an extra 4 million cookies retroactively for your first referral, okay? Not is the key word. Not is the key word in that last sentence. The 40 grains rung rewards 10 million cookies. The 40 grains rung rewards 10 million cookies per referral. Per referral. Meaning if you have got 2 referrals, you will get 20 million cookies. So do your best to get up to this rung as fast as you can and sponsor like Mad Dogs while this 2019 promo lasts. Do your best. Go for this 2019 promotion. Don't say we never told you. Right? Right? Do your best. This is the only beautiful time in the distribution phase of the billion coin. We always say forewarned is forearmed in English. It is better for you to be warned now before it happens. Take advantage of our promotional cookies this 2019 period. 2019 is going to be one of the most important years in history in the billion coin. I tell you, 2019 is going down in history of this new economy or of this community of the billion coin. That is when we shall see the adoption. We shall see the rebirth of a new economic of a new economy in the name of the billion coin TBC. And most of the people will be surprised. Most of the people will be taken by surprise. As long as we are going to align ourselves behind these cookie promotions, we can actually maybe attain it before expected time. Remember, we are a global community. We are not South African, we are a global community. Merchants program, a powerful tool to use as well. Let us check some of the updates, some of the issues that we can as well talk to you with now. Right, let us go. Let's see these updates today. Day 12 of MBA 90-day challenge. You can see for yourself. Are you using all the TBC tools admin has provided? It's a video. What are the legal aspects of TBC being private in Hindi? 3 TBCians go on nationwide tour to spread TBC in India. Read these blogs. This is your wake up call in Bengal. It's a video. Metric system is modern day slavery. A video. Two-wheeler merchant in India recognize the great value of doing business with TBCians. Two-wheeler. See, merchants are there. Don't become a lonely millionaire. It's a video. White shirts represent the purity of these TBC transactions for vehicles in India. Day 11 of MBA 90-day challenge video. Right, let us check something here in relation to the cookie rewards. There is this other article, cookie rewards. This is the day where I want us to, this is the moment where I want us to further look at the cookie rewards. Clear instructions on how to set up a TBC broadcast to maximize your cookie rewards. How to properly do transaction verifications in KCP to receive cookie rewards, right? 2019 promo cookie rewards poster. I read this one just now. How to take full advantage of the cookie rewards poster video. Step-by-step instructions on how to verify transactions to get cookie is a video. Exceptions to the policy limitation of 100 TBC only coming from cookie rewards. It's a poster. Let us check on this one as well. Let us quickly check on this one. Exceptions to the policy limitation of 100 on TBC only coming from cookie rewards. This is a poster for November 2018. Remember this article. In this article, I will cover why some exceptions will be made to the policy of the maximum amount of TBC coins that can be given to any individual through cookie rewards is 100 different cookie, is 100 lifetime total TBC coins. Whoa! Before I get into these exceptions, I need to make a few things very clear. TBC is not a currency with a mission. It is a mission with a currency. TBC is not a currency with a mission. It is instead a mission with a currency. So it starts with the mission, not with the currency. It's a mission with a currency, not a currency with a mission. You need to analyze this terminology here. When you start the public notices, this becomes more clear. If you want to get to that one, go there. As you should know, a legal structure has been put in place where all 1 billion TBC coins are in a master trust, and a sub-trust is created for every TBC wallet. And the coins they hold beneath the master trust. You don't own TBC before you get a send button in your TBC wallet. You must pass the send button test, right? Let's look at question 2. Because we are a private community, we are entitled to self-regulation with our centralized coin network. And discounters of our coin will have their send buttons turned off by admin. Other abusive behavior within our community could also result in the same thing. If a member's second send button is turned off, they will be given a period of time to reform, and then they can get their send button turned back on. We have seen that decentralized coins tend to lose their value because of a small number of people discounting them will drive the price down sharply, and ultimately create loss for all users for these coins. A coin such as ours, which is based on the principle of abundance, requires a responsible admin to regulate its use centrally. The best way to view our coin is as a community property, and each member is a steward over their portion. This is implied within the membership agreement. Are you allowed to transact with our coin at any price of your choosing? The answer says no. Our coin is part of a private community, and you have to conduct all transactions at the published current price only. Yes, you purchase the coin and it's your property to use as you wish at whatever price you want. Remember these two questions, right? The correct answer is no. Our coin is part of a private community and you have to conduct all transactions at the published current price only, right? Pay close attention to these statements. The best way to view our coin is as community property, and each member is a steward over their portion. This is implied within the membership agreement. Once you understand how the sub-trust protects you and the whole TPC community, you will get very excited, right? Anyway, members, this article is very long. I cannot cover it now. You can see for yourself. What I am advising, we can continue with this article in my next broadcast. And you can also have your time, go on and on. You can see how long this article is. So let us go, let us have time to visit the same article as members of the Billion Coin so that we can marinate ourselves. Nowadays we talk in terms of marinating. We have our own education in the Billion Coin. So in order for you to acquire this knowledge, this education, you need to have time. Even if you are an employed member, when you are off, make sure that you get to your laptop or to your smartphone, you read the blogs. Particularly, this information is going to help you. It is so much important because we are a growing new economy. This year, we are celebrating the 3rd anniversary on the 21st of March, this month. So we are still in the distribution phase. You need to acquire knowledge, to acquire education, only by utilizing the admin blog of the Billion Coin. Attending local presentations wherever you are, attaching yourself to prolific leaders, sponsors, broadcasters, cash flowers in the Billion Coin community. You are not actually restricted to stay under a leader who is not guiding you. You are not restricted. You are not in jail. You can choose any member of the community, even if he or she is not your sponsor or your leader, as long as he is aligned to TPC matters. Why not combine, join with him, partner with him? Because that particular leader will help you. Don't sit under the frustrations of any sponsor. If your sponsor frustrates you, if your sponsor is selfish, if your sponsor is not sharing anything, don't fight with him. Don't fight with him because he's the one who gave you this, who let you know about the opportunity. Instead, move out quietly, look out for another prolific leader. Read the blog, go to the broadcast channels, listen to us as broadcasters. Then you can always partner with anybody in the Billion Coin community. Someone who is going to coach you, someone who's going to enlighten you, someone who's going to guide you. You need to move forward. You don't need any frustrations. or discouragements. So I'm appealing to you and you, if ever you have had any frustrations in any situation or in any condition, don't leave TPC, carry on. You can as well join, let me show you something here. You can even join, even though you don't have a sponsor. There's a new there's a new option for you. Let me just show you this. Immediately when you're about to log in, underneath here, you can see you can log in or you can register without a sponsor. If you click here on the register without a sponsor, let's go there. Let's see where it is taking us to. It will take you to this page. See, it says, what does it say? It says your sponsor is admin. You can go in, register, your full name, your username, email address, select your country, your password, then you confirm your password, you agree. I'm not a robot, you click, then, and you click on submit. Then you can become a member. You can become a member registering directly under admin as your sponsor till further notice. Maybe, who knows, admin might allocate you to any prolific leader for you to be able to go ahead with TPC. I hope that this is clear. I hope that this is clear. We need people to move ahead. Anyway, this serves us up to this moment. Time is against us. May you be blessed. May you be blessed every time you do your TPC business. If you need to contact with me as well, you can get back to me through my email, emmanuelmdiniswa@gmail.com. I will gladly assist you in anything that you need. For now, let me say, I want to salute you. I want to pay homage to every members of the Billion Con, all the leaders out there who are actually leading us by example. Thank you so much. You are wonderful leaders. May God help you. Have a wonderful day till we meet again in my next episode. I thank you for now. Bye.